So Lightning McQueen is the main character of which movie series? Better now ignore me. Sounds like you're talking through a bucket. Okay, cool. Do we have to play nicely in the Discord server? No, you guys never play nicely in the Discord server. It's come to be expected. Question number 2. Who was the first host of QI? So who was the first host of QI? What other presets did I put on this? No. Calorie. This could go really awfully, couldn't it? Emoji. I'm distracting myself. Number 3. What was the name of the character John Travolta played in Pulp Fiction? So what was the name of the character John Travolta played in Pulp Fiction? Number 4, which children's TV show launched in 1964 had a feature where a short film would be introduced through a square, round, or arched window in the set? So which children's TV show launched in 1964? It had a feature where a short film would be introduced through a square, round, or arched window in the set. You're really not, Vicky. You're really not. Friendly, but also I'm going to get myself in trouble. Number 5. What was Badger's favourite food from Bodger and Badger? So what was Bodger's favourite food from Bodger and Badger? Oh, no. I mean, it's not like I haven't done this before, but I've just realised that... Oh, never mind. There may be an answer used twice tonight. I'll leave it for you guys to pick up on it. Number 6. Who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie Who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie adaptation of the same name? So who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie adaptation of the same name? Number 7. Which former Coronation Street actress starred as Catherine Kaywood in Happy Valley? Oh, you know we love you really, Vic. Which former Coronation Street actress starred as Catherine Kaywood in Happy Valley? I might have to turn this clock off because I've just realised, right? I've got 3 clocks with seconds on, and they're all completely different. Number 8. Road Rage was a hit for which Welsh band? So Road Rage was a hit for which Welsh band? Number 9. Ian Brown and John Squire were part of which band? So Ian Brown and John Squire were part of which band? And finally, number 10. Gizmo is a cute and cuddly creature in which 80s movie? So Gizmo was a cute and cuddly creature in which 80s movie? It's gone off of... What's it doing? Back on that. There we go. Round 2 then with a bit of food and drink. So now you can kind of see my little bit of an error where same answer twice tonight. Here we go. Number 1. What is a sorbet? So what is a sorbet? I can't believe we got to the end of round 1 and everyone's playing nice in the YouTube live chat. I feel really unnerved. When it's pre-recorded, I go in and have a look in live chat when it's going on, and you get people shouting, "Stop doing the answer." Number 2, Star Mix, Tangfastics, and Malwam come from which sweet company? If you need a clue, I'll get Jack if you want, and he can tell you the answer. So Star Mix, Tangfastics, and Malwam come from which sweet company? Number 3, how many teaspoons in 10 tablespoons? How many teaspoons in 10 tablespoons? Number 4, which country would you get Rioja wine from? So which country would you get Rioja wine from? Number 5, the 4 main ingredients of beer are malt, hops, yeast, and what? So the 4 main ingredients of beer are malt, hops, yeast, and what? There he is in the YouTube live chat. Hello to Beauty of the Beast. Number 6, Napa Valley is a wine region in which country? Napa Valley is a wine region in which country? I'm sure I can put a countdown on if you want, Winston. I'm sure I can have a look at that in the break. Number 7, what traditionally tops off a shepherd's pie? So what traditionally tops off a shepherd's pie? Number 8, what links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? I've used that question before. What links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? Number 9, prunes are dried what? So prunes are dried what? And finally, number 10, have a break. Have a what according to the slogan? That's what I meant to add on the end of that. Have a break. Have a what according to the slogan? Okay, your final round then before we take a break. Tonight it is, are you smarter than a child? Because I can't call it, are you smarter than a 5 or 10-year-old? Because, you know, copyright reasons and all that jazz. So these are some of the questions from, again, from the children's quizzes, and also some of a couple of in here are questions that I have, a couple of questions I've asked on Zoe Ball's breakfast show as well. Whilst, so I'm going to ask you question 1 whilst I hover over the block button on YouTube. Here we go, number 1. What is the smallest coin by size in the UK? In the UK. What is the smallest coin by size? So sterling, coins sterling. Let me try and add that on. What is the smallest coin by size in pound sterling? There we go. Number 2, what is the main type of animal in the Jurassic Park film series? So what is the main type of animal in the Jurassic Park film series? Number 3, what must all the angles of a square add up to? So what must all the angles of a square add up to? Right, Ben, I can't believe, right, that Alan poked you into going into the YouTube live chat to cause trouble, and you believed him when he said, let's go and cause trouble in the YouTube live chat. I can't believe you fell for that. Number 4, what is the art of paper folding called? So what is the art of paper folding called? Number 5, in which sport might you do a slam dunk? By the way, I tested some of these on Jack earlier and he got 6. Just saying. Was it 5 or 6? It might have been 6 because of the Haribo. Because of the sweet question earlier. Moving swiftly on. Number 6, which berries would you find in Ribena? Which berries would you find in Ribena? Oh, it's been a while since I've done that. Mocking Zoe Ball for 3 weeks in a row when she gave answers away on the quiz. I think I might quickly turn the YouTube live chat off before this gets to you. Number 7, what were the name of Willy Wonka's helpers in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So what were the name of Willy Wonka's helpers in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Number 8. What are the 7 dwarves digging for in Snow White? So what are the 7 dwarves digging for in Snow White? Yeah, I know. I went on about no one putting the answers in the YouTube live chat, and I just give them away anyway. Oh. Listen, I wouldn't be me if I wasn't me, okay? That's a really bad statement. Oh, I didn't lie down in a darkened room long enough on Thursday night. Number 9, name either one of Harry Potter's 2 best friends. So name either one of Harry Potter's 2 best friends. You don't need to name both. You can name either of them. It's fine. Oh, that was a whistle. Braces are... And your final question for the first part of the quiz. At number 10, how many men did the grand old Duke of York have? Keep it clean, please, people. This is a nursery rhyme. How many men did the grand old Duke of York have? Didn't think about that when I thought about leaving the YouTube live chat on. Huh. Okay. Oh, hang on. I best push the button, don't I? Let's see how you did with the first 30 questions then this evening. I know I've missed you, Joe. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Here we go. Number 1. Lightning McQueen is the main character of which movie series? It is Cars. Number 2. Who was the first host of QI? It was Stephen Fry. Number 3. What was the name of the character John Travolta played in Pulp Fiction? It was Vincent Vega. Number 4, which children's TV show launched in 1964? It had a feature where a short film would be introduced through a square, round, or arched... I should have put a comma in there. A square, round, or arched window in the set. It was Play School. Number 5, what was Badger's favourite food from Bodger and Badger? It was mashed potato. Number 6, who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie adaptation of the same name? It was Johnny Depp. Number 7, which former Coronation Street actress starred as Catherine Kaywood in Happy Valley? It was Sarah Lancashire. Number 8, Road Rage was a hit for which Welsh band? It's Catatonia. I will lie to you. It's about the only accent I can just about get away with. Number 9, Ian Brown and John Squire were part of the Stone Roses. And number 10, Gizmo is a cute and cuddly creature in which 80s movie? It is Gremlins, which I'll put in the borderline category of whether or not that's a Christmas film. Round 2, food and drink. Number 1, what is a sorbet? It is a frozen dessert, frozen iced dessert as well. I think some of you may have put, so yeah. Number 2, Star Mix, Tangfastics and Malwhelm come from which sweet company? It is Haribo. Kids and grown-ups love them, so it's a happy world of Haribo. Number 3, how many teaspoons in 10 tablespoons? There are 30. Number 4, which country would you get Rioja wine from? It is Spain. August takeover. Number 5, the 4 main ingredients of beer are malt, hops, yeast, and water. You can't do that without that. Number 6, Napa Valley is a wine region in the US of A. Number 7, what traditionally tops off a shepherd's pie? It is mashed potato. Number 8, what links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? It is leek. Number 9, prunes are dried plums. And number 10, have a break, have a Kit Kat. Or have a break, have a long lie down in a darkened room for Jay's quiz. Round 3, are you smarter than a child? We're about to find out. Number 1, what is the smallest coin by size? It is the 5p piece. Number 2, what is the main type of animal in the Jurassic Park film series? It is dinosaur. Number 3, what must all the angles of the square add up to? It is 360, 98. Just checking my... Yeah, no, my maths is right. Stop doubting yourself, Mr. Flynn. Come on. Number 4, what is the art of paper folding called? It is origami. Origami. Number 5, in which sport might you do a slam dunk? It is basketball. Number 6, which berries would you find in Ribena? So the original Ribena is blackcurrant. In the break, I was looking back through the questions and I realised that there are now things like there are strawberries and stuff like that, but the original is blackcurrant. If you want to argue it with the teams that you're playing with, that's fine. I don't mind. Number 7, what were the name of Willy Wonka's helpers in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? They were Oompa Loompas. Number 8, what are the 7 dwarves digging for in Snow White? It was diamonds. Number 9, name either one of Harry Potter's 2 best friends. You can have either Ron or Hermione. And finally, number 10, how many men did the Grand Old Duke of York have? It was 10,000. When they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. When they were only halfway up, they're either up or down. Boom, boom. There you go. Right. I'm going to shut up now. Question number 1. Which scientist proposed and published the theory of relativity? So which scientist proposed and published the theory of relativity? Number 2, horse, crane, and hover, a species of what? So horse, crane, and hover are species of what? Number 3, which band had hits with Hold the Line and Rosanna? There's going to be a lot of this. Oh, I've got an idea. Oh, I've got a guess. But I don't think many people are going to get this tonight. I think we might break you tonight. Oh, no, actually, no, there is... No, never mind. Number 4, what is a toy from 1940s that's made of metal which can travel downstairs? So what is a toy from the 1940s that's made of metal which can travel downstairs? Number 5, David Mitchell and Robert Webb's comedy sketch show from 2000 was called what? So David Mitchell and Robert Webb's comedy sketch show from 2000 was called what? Number 6, whose backing band was called the Wailers? I'm sure Camilla only put this in to correct me on it after my bad completely misspelling on this the other day. But whose backing band was called the Wailers? Number 7, to create bronze, you mix tin with which other chemical element? So to create bronze, you mix tin with which other chemical element? Number 8, what kind of clouds featured in the single by British electronic group The Orb? Mm-hmm. What kind of clouds featured in the single by British electronic group The Orb? Oh, yeah. Number 9, who composed Moonlight Sonata? So who composed Moonlight Sonata? And as always, question number 10, what links all the answers, or those 9 answers, together? Which reminds me as well, there's quite a few people who've been messaging me about Fallout Boy and the new version of We Didn't Start the Fire. I can't do it now at the moment, can I? Because there'd be too many people who wouldn't know about it. I'll save it for the anniversary the anniversary of when it was on. When we didn't start. General knowledge then, let's wrap up the quiz. I don't know what I'm saying. General knowledge, let's wrap up the quiz then tonight. 10 random questions, start with this number 1. In the Football Premier League, Derby, Ipswich, Sheffield United and Sunderland all share the record for most defeats in a season. How many in total per team is the record? Is it 20, 25 or 29? So in the Premier League, Derby, Ipswich, Sheffield United and Sunderland all share the record for most defeats in a season. But how many in total is it per team? Is it 20, 25 or 29? Number 2, who was king at the time of the Gunpowder Plot? Ow, my knee just locked. Who was king at the time of the Gunpowder Plot? Change. Number 3, where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code of V? Badly worded that. Where in the world would you expect to find... Which country has the vehicle registration V? That makes more sense. Because you could turn around and say the United Kingdom, because said... Yeah, I like Saturdays. Number 4, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? Traditionally served, it doesn't mean what you serve it with, because you might serve it with something completely different. But it's what traditionally it is served with. Number 5, which country shares borders with the following? Afghanistan, China, India, and Iran. So which country shares borders with the following? Afghanistan, China, India, and Iran. I think there's a lot of people now doing visions of like this, you know, well, that one's on that side. I didn't even say that because I know that's what I'd be doing in the quiz right now if I was doing it. Well, that one goes along there, and then that one goes along there, and then that one goes there, and then like... I nearly said something, but it wasn't a clue. It was a joke made at someone I know is watching the quiz, but it would have just put everyone off. Number 6, featuring black question cards and white answer cards, what game is described as bringing out the worst in people? So featuring black question cards and white answer cards, what game is described as bringing out the worst in people? You really, really need to have solid friendships before playing this game, because you could see a whole different side to people. Number 7, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, Timmy Tiptoes, and Jeremy Fisher appear in which children's book series? So Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, Timmy Tiptoes, and Jeremy Fisher appear in which children's book series? Number 8, how many stars are on the flag of New Zealand? In your multitude. Scares to be counted. Number 9, what is the colour at the centre of an archery board? So what is the colour of the centre of an archery board? And your final question this evening, number 10, what is the name of the puppet created by Geppetto? So what is the name of the puppet created by Geppetto? Okay. thanks again to Camilla and First Days Children's charity quiz, firstdays.net. So yeah, Quiz Master Camilla gave you these. Here are the answers. Number 1, which scientist proposed and published the theory of relativity? It was Albert Einstein. Number 2, horse, crane, and hover, a species of what? It is fly. Number 3, which band had hits with Hold the Line and Rosanna? It was Toto. Number 4, what is a toy from 1940s that's made of metal which can travel downstairs? Everyone wants a slinky. I don't even think that's the advertising slogan. I think it's slightly different. I'm going to move on. Number 5, David Mitchell and Robert Webb's comedy sketch show from 2000 was called Bruiser. Number 6, whose backing band was called the Wailers? It was Bob Marley. Number 7, to create bronze, you mix tin with copper. Number 8, what kind of clouds featured in the single by British electronic group The Orb? It was Little Fluffy. Number 9, who composed Moonlight Sonata? It was Beethoven. And so before I reveal what this is, thank you again, Camilla. So if I go through it, number 1, Albert Einstein, I can say Back to the Future. Fly, I can say Babe. Toto, The Wizard of Oz. Slinky, Toy Story. Bruiser, Legally Blonde. Bob Marley from the film Marley and Me. Copper from The Fox and Hound. Little Fluffy from Harry Potter. And the Chamber of Secrets. No, it's not. It's Philosopher's Stone. Beethoven from the film Beethoven. Because what links them all together? They are dogs in films, or the names of dogs in films. So however you've written that, as long as you've got a variation of dogs, names, and films, you can have the point. Okay, let's wrap it up then. General knowledge, number 1. In the Premier League, Derby, Ipswich, Sheffield United, and Sunderland all share the record for the most defeats in a season. It is 29. Number 2, who was king at the time of the Gunpowder Plot? It was James I. Number 3, where in the world would you expect to find a car with a vehicle registration code V? It's Vatican City. Number 4, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? It is cranberry. Number 5, which country shares borders with the following? Afghanistan, China, India, and Iran? It's Pakistan. Number 6, featuring black question cards and white answer cards, what game is described as bringing out the worst in people? It's called Cards Against Humanity. Number 7, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, Timmy Tiptoes, and Jeremy Fisher appear in which children's book series? It's Beatrix Potter. Number 8, how many stars on the New Zealand flag? There are 4. Ow. Number 9, the colour at the centre of an archery board is yellow or gold. I'll take either because I'm nice. And finally, number 10, the name of the puppet created by Geppetto is Pinocchio. Post. So if you are leaving us at this moment because you don't need a tiebreaker or don't want a tiebreaker, the shout out post is now up on Facebook and Twitter. So if you want to share your scores on there, you can also share them in the live chat as well. Whichever you feel more comfortable with, you are more than welcome to do. But if you've ended up on the same score and you want a tie-breaking question, it is this tonight. In which year was the original patent application submitted for the game of Tiddlywinks? I'm a bit annoyed because I went after like how many tiddlywinks do you need for a game, and I couldn't find a definitive answer. But this, I could get a definitive answer. So in what year was the original patent application submitted for the game of Tiddlywinks? Remember, nearest to this gets the point. And if you still end up on the same score, just play rock, paper, scissors. Simples. Which, by the way, we've because I'm working in conjunction with, I think I mentioned this on Thursday, we are actually now looking into working out if we can do a person-to-person, or we're trying to add it to the website where you can do rock, paper, scissors with, like, say, for example, you're on, you know, you might be with someone on Zoom or a live chat right now, and to do it through the website, which I thought was stupid, but it sounded quite cool. Right, so nearest to this gets the point in 3, 2, 1. It was 80.